Do you know what the most expensive object in the world is? It is neither a watch worth $5.5 billion nor a Ferrari worth $7.5 billion. These items do not even come close to making the top 10 list. You may find it hard to believe, but there exists a substance so incredibly expensive that even Elon Musk, were he to desire it, could not afford to purchase it, even if he spent his entire life's fortune. And it is not just Elon Musk alone. Even the combined GDPs of nations like the United States and Canada would not amount to enough money to acquire this item. Furthermore, there are certain objects, no matter how vast your personal wealth may be, that you will never, in reality, be able to touch with your own hands. So let us take a look at some of the most valuable items on Earth. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR is a vintage automobile dating back to 1955. It is so rare that only 2 examples of it exist in the entire world. Recently, one of these 300 SLRs was sold at auction for approximately $16 billion, making it the most expensive car in history. But the surprises do not end there. It was sold secretly during a private auction. Just imagine, someone spent nearly $16 billion to purchase a car, only to keep it hidden away, far from the public eye. Indeed, this vehicle is so rare and historically significant that its new owner has chosen not to drive it on the open road, but rather to keep it carefully locked away, as if to ensure that this priceless treasure remains solely for his own eyes. Salvator Mundi is a painting widely believed to have been created by Leonardo da Vinci. In 2017, this artwork was sold at auction for a staggering $49 billion. However, the surprising fact is that to this day, many continue to debate whether the painting is truly authentic. According to numerous experts, it may not be entirely the work of da Vinci. Perhaps it was painted by artists within his studio, with da Vinci himself completing only certain sections. Ultimately, Salvator Mundi can be described as the most expensive signature in the world. Its value has skyrocketed to such astronomical heights solely on the strength of Leonardo da Vinci's name. Another of Leonardo da Vinci's immortal masterpieces is the Mona Lisa. Remarkably, its financial value is considered incalculable. In a word, it is priceless. In 1962, the insured value of the Mona Lisa was estimated at $11 billion, a figure that, in today's currency, amounts to well over several thousand billion dollars. However, this painting has been officially declared a national treasure of France. Consequently, it can never be sold. Interestingly, the dramatic theft of the Mona Lisa from the Louvre Museum in 1911 catapulted the painting to global fame overnight. Since its recovery, the Mona Lisa has evolved into the most renowned work of art in the world today. The Mona Lisa will never pass into private ownership. It will remain a national asset for all time. The largest diamond ever discovered, found in South Africa, is known as the Cullinan diamond. It was presented as a gift to the British monarch, King Edward VII. Subsequently, the diamond was expertly cut into 9 major fragments. The 2 largest of these pieces now adorn the British Crown and the Tower of London. In terms of valuation, the worth of these crown jewels is estimated to range anywhere from $44 billion to $220 billion. However, these historic gems will never be sold. As symbols of the glory of the British monarchy, they will legally remain priceless forever. Floating in space, the International Space Station is a structure roughly the size of a football field. It serves not merely as a laboratory, but as a habitable satellite for human beings. Inside, it features 2 bathrooms, a gymnasium, and a large glass cupola offering a 360-degree panoramic view of the Earth. The station hosts scientific experiments that cannot be conducted on Earth. Regarding costs, the construction of the ISS incurred a total expenditure of approximately $100 billion, a sum exceeding the entire national budgets of many countries. Built through the collaborative efforts of numerous nations, it holds the record as the most expensive project in human history. Naturally, this station, constructed for the purpose of research, is not for sale. Furthermore, maintaining its operations requires a massive financial outlay every single year. Imagine a massive private Airbus A380 taking to the skies at a cost of $40 billion. Dubbed the Sky Palace, this design incorporated an array of incredible luxuries: marble bathrooms, royal bedrooms, a spacious lounge, and even a dedicated garage to house the owner's Rolls-Royce. It also featured a private gym and a cinema hall, with every single space, right down to the wash basins, literally clad in gold. However, this flying palace project, envisioned by a Saudi prince, remains to this day merely on paper. It has yet to move beyond the planning stage and actually take flight. Finally, we arrive at the item I mentioned at the very beginning: antimatter. This is a substance so rare and immensely powerful that producing just a single gram of it costs approximately $5,820 trillion. For this mere drop of matter, the annual budgets of the world's largest economies would not suffice. The energy contained within a single gram of antimatter is enough to power a major city, yet generating that minuscule amount of energy would consume nearly the entire annual GDP of nations like China or the United States. Thus, without a doubt, antimatter is the most expensive substance in the world. Losing even a pinch of it is tantamount to watching hundreds of billions of dollars simply vanish into thin air.